To the
Shortstop,
lights.
Hanley
Now here's the pitch.
Ramirez.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. And
The
he
count's
pulls
1-1.
the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 1-2 as he chases the slider. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches.
Batting second,
and the more pitches
the
a
center
hitter
fielder,
sees,
number
the better
4,
chance they have to make
Cattell
good contact.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Hanley Ramirez becomes the first out of the inning. And Junior's there to make the play for route number
Batting
2.
third, the first baseman,
So
number
bases
55.
are empty here with 2 gone.
Josh
and digging into bat
Bell.
next, the big bat of Josh Bell. High in the air out to center field. Mays is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of the
off
first.
for South Korea, the right
Infield
fielder,
in the overshift here.
Ken
Now the pitch.
Griffey
I had him
Jr.
guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. O2 pitch to Junior. Check swing, but
1
he
ball,
held
2
up in
strikes to
time.
count.
Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Pollock on the run. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Popped him up. Bell is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting
so the
second,
base is empty here
the
with
center
1
fielder,
away. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
Next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Marte has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting
now in
third,
the box, Babe
the left
Ruth.
fielder,
First cuts for him here with the
Babe
bases open and 2 away.
Ruth.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined into right, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in
Batting
the switch
fourth,
hitter, Chipper
the
Jones.
third baseman,
will swing it from the left side right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte shading to his right, and that At the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll get us started in the top
Leading
of the
off
second.
for Michigan, the third baseman, Joey
He'll start the second
Ball
with
Gallo.
a curveball that's taken here for ball one. That's
2 balls,
inside.
no strikes.
2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
On the ground near home. Throw to first will
He's
be in
out.
time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting
So the
fifth,
bases are empty
the
with
left
one
fielder,
man
number
gone.
11,
And up next, the center
A.J.
fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Pollock.
Here's
Ball,
a
that's
slider
out.
to start things out, looked at for ball one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Gehrig,
Out.
and that's out number 2.
Batting
Digging in
sixth,
now, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, number 19,
First
Tony
pitch on its way from
Gwynn.
Verlander. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Ruth is there, and he'll make the catch. Striding into the box, Lou Gehrig, as they'll have
Leading
5,
off
6,
for
and
the
7 here
Giants,
to start the
the
home
first
half of the
baseman,
second.
number 4.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Marte going back on it, still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Stepping in,
Batting
Rogers
sixth,
Hornsby, as he'll get
the
his
catcher,
first opportunity in
Number
this one.
0.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pollock is after it. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 7th,
So here's Francisco
shortstop.
Lindor now.
Francisco
Ready to deliver.
Lindor.
Here's the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. One out, nobody on.
One ball,
2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8th, the second baseman,
Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter. This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Now to
Batting
the
ninth,
plate, the pitcher,
the
Justin
pitcher,
Verlander. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Verlander.
He's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Alomar is off of first with 2 away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell waits on it. No trouble with this one. And he... Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading
We
off
are all
for
set
the
to
Mavericks,
begin the third inning in
the
this
catcher,
one.
Yasmani Grandal.
And that one's in
1-0.
on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
right.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Popped him up. Hornsby has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting
So
eighth,
one away here with
the second
bases
baseman,
empty. And here
Joe
comes an important cog in the
Morgan.
big red machine, Joe Morgan. This is on the ground over to first. Gehrig is
He's
right
out.
there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth,
So
the
striding
pitcher,
in,
number
Jack Flaherty.
22, Jack
First
Flaherty.
pitch of the at-bat.
There's
There's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Now a fastball as he gets reared up. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for
Leading
1
off
after
for
a
South
pop-out
Korea,
in foul territory
right
his
fielder,
first time through.
Ken
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
There you
Check
go.
swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play
the
there
center
for the
fielder,
first
number
out.
24,
Into the
Willie.
box, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last
Mays.
at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll squeeze this one for
the
the
left
second
fielder,
out.
number 3,
So bases are empty here
Babe.
with two gone. And
Root.
here comes the Babe.
Steer
And
right.
he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and the throw
Got
to
him.
first ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez comes
leading
into this
off
at
for
bat 0
Michigan,
for 1 in the ball
the
game.
shortstop, Hanley
Trying to
Ramirez.
check
Steer
it,
right.
and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Took something
Inside,
off
ball
there,
one.
but it misses ball one. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number
Digging
4,
in, Ketel Marte.
Ketel
Flied out in his first at-bat,
Marte.
so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Nope.
So a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ball 2.
And a front foot
2-1.
curveball here that misses down and in for ball two. Hit in the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Mays. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 55.
Digging in, Josh Bell. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Two out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. Gehrig comes up with it. Gehrig will win the race to first easily, and that ends. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chipper Jones.
Leading off for the
out
Giants.
In his first at-bat,
The
so
third baseman,
0 for 1 so
Chipper.
far. Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to deep right field. And it's gone! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And here
now
comes
batting,
the first baseman,
number 4.
Lou Gehrig.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting, number 0.
Standing in, Rogers Hornsby. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting,
So bases
the
are empty here
shortstop,
with 2 gone. That'll bring up the
Francisco
switch-hitting shortstop and
Lindor.
perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Gwynn moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 after
Leading off
grounding
for
out
the
in his only
Mavericks,
trip to the plate
the third
so far.
baseman,
We're moving
Joey
through the middle of this ball game
Gallo.
right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Inside.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Hit hard to the right side. Alomar gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
now batting,
So
left
the
fielder,
base is empty here with 1 away. And up next,
Pollock.
the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Steer
And this is
right.
cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting
ball,
the better
2
of him
strikes.
now. It's strike 2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting glove, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Lindor has it. Throw on to
He's
first,
out.
and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
the right fielder, number
Into
19.
the box now, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for
Gwynn.
1 thus far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Mays will get there, and he puts it away to... So digging in now, Roberto Alomar. He's
Leading
singled
off
his last
for South
time up.
Korea, the
Ready
second
with the
baseman,
first pitch. Here it comes.
Roberto.
Ball
Alamo.
and
0-1, no strikes.
Alomar is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. So here now's the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He
Now
topped
batting,
out in his
the
first
pitcher.
trip.
Yeah, I don't
Justin.
mind him trying to
Ball,
drive
that's
the ball
outside.
in the air, but he can't collapse the
Verlander.
backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting,
So the
right
bases
fielder.
are empty with one man
Ken
gone. And here comes
Griffey.
Junior.
Junior.
Down the first baseline. Bell picks it up.
He's
and he'll
out.
step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number
So
24.
bases are empty here with two
Willie
gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of
Mays.
Famer Willie Mays. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he dusted
Nope,
him off the
that's
plate that
inside.
time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and
right.
missed. Strike 3. Ready now, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for
Leading
1
off
for him
for
here in this
Michigan,
one.
the catcher,
First pitch on its
Yasmani
way.
Grandal.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Now to the plate,
Second
Joe
baseman,
Morgan. He's
Joe
0 for 1 after grounding out
Morgan.
in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Ladies
Joey
and gentlemen,
Votto will
your
get the call
attention,
to
please.
Pinch hit here, as we'll
Now
see what
coming
he can
into
do
pinch
with 2
hit,
out and the base is empty.
Joey Votto.
That's a ball.
And no swing, apparently.
Counts
Ball
1-0.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row, back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
That's a
And he
ball.
takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Base hit. And the perfect game will go by the wayside.
He's safe.
And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into
The batter,
second base
number
with
2,
a double.
shortstop,
First
Hanley
pitch on its way from
Ramirez.
Verlander.
Ball 1.
Plays off 1-0. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
2 balls,
And a
1
slider
strike.
misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that.
Outside, that's a ball.
that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hey!
Called strike
That
2,
count
and
is
now it's
full.
full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a...
You're
And
out.
the throw is in time to get it.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
a new
pitching.
pitcher set to take.
Raldis Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollock. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging
Now
in
batting,
once again,
third
Chipper
baseman,
Jones. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat,
Jones.
Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this is taken in for the second out. Ready once
Now
again,
batting,
Lou Gehrig.
number
He was
4.
a ground-out victim last time up.
Your
Mike
attention,
Piazza
please.
will come on as a
Pinch
pinch
hitting.
hitter.
Mike Piazza.
Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-2. Oh, he went for
count
the
is
knockout
1 and
pitch
2.
that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Popped up. Bell is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 on
Leading
his line
off
thus
for
far.
the Mavericks.
Starting to run out of
The
time.
center
They haven't
fielder,
been able to score
Ketel
any runs as we're moving
Marte.
late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's
Inside ball.
inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Ruth has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Josh Bell,
The
the
first
next
baseman,
to hit.
number 55.
First pitch on
Josh
its way from Verlander.
Bell.
Tried to
right.
golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here, and this guy's continuing to pitch well
Off the
with
plate,
his
ball
first
1.
pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away.
The third
and
baseman,
up to bat
number
next,
13,
the left-handed light
Joey
tower power of Joey
Gallo.
Gallo. Verlander, still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting,
First pitch
the left
on
fielder,
its way.
A.J.
This is popped up.
Pollock.
Piazza is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire
Ladies
the
and
side.
gentlemen,
Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby 0 for 2 for
leading
him to
off
this
for
point.
the Giants, the catcher, number 0, Ladies
Trevor
and gentlemen,
Hoffman gets the
your
call
attention,
from the pen to
please.
take over on the
Now
mound and
pitching,
start the home seventh.
Trevor Hoffman.
Started
Right.
on
First
after it, and he
base.
couldn't hold back.
Number
It's strike
31.
one.
Mike Piazza.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Popped straight up. Hoffman is there for it. One out.
Now
At
batting.
the plate, Francisco
shortstop,
Lindor. It was a
Francisco
flyout for him in his last trip.
Matty,
Lindor.
he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
High in the air out to center field. Marte moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and
Now
looking
batting,
for more,
the second
Roberto
baseman,
Alomar. He's coming off a
Roberto
solo homer in his previous trip.
Alomar.
Line drive to center field. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next
Now
inning.
batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the
Justin.
pitcher,
Your attention,
Ted
please.
Williams. We'll get the
Now
call
coming
here as
into
he'll
pinch
hit for
hit.
the pitcher.
Ted Williams.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your
Andrew
attention,
Miller
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching,
as he'll do so to start the
Andrew
eighth.
Miller.
Striding in, Tony Gwynn. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch coming, here it is.
Right.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Got him to go
0-2.
after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it,
Now
he
batting,
can throw it 3 or 4
the
times
catcher,
in a row. A really
Yasmani
good slider in this one.
Grandal.
Right.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Mays is there, and he has it for the first out. So coming to
The
the
batter,
plate,
number
Joe
8,
Morgan.
second
No hits
baseman,
in 2 trips to
Joe
the plate for him in the ballgame.
Morgan.
Mays is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Ladies
George
and gentlemen,
Springer.
your
Come on to
attention,
pinch
please.
hit here in a big
Pinch
spot.
hitting, George Springer.
Now a
Ball
check
1.
swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Gwynn, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mays waits on it, and that retires the side.
Your
Patrick
attention,
Corbin
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching,
bullpen in the bottom half
Patrick
of the 8th.
Corbin.
So the batting order turns.
Pinch hitting,
Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir
He's gonna grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the
Guerrero.
bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Stay
And that's
right.
cut on and missed, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed
The center
staunch
fielder,
on
number
their ability
24,
to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the
Willie
plate, and they did damage with it.
Mays.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Stay right.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Digging in,
Now
Babe
batting,
Ruth.
left
It was
fielder,
a flyout for him in his
Babe
last trip.
Ruth.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Stay
Maybe
right.
a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Boy, he comes back with
The
a
count,
beautiful
0-2.
pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power.
And we'll have to leave it there. Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. First pitch
Leading
of the
off
at-bat
for
on
Michigan,
its way.
Ball,
Ninth inning
shortstop,
begins as the
Hanley
first pitch is taken for ball one.
Ramirez.
Now, barring any late
2-0.
turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody
The
out.
center fielder,
That'll bring
number
up the
4,
infielder, Ketel
Ketel
Marte.
Stay right.
First pitch
Marte.
hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a good
got
idea
a
to
ball,
hold
one
off on
strike.
that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Runner going a second time. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw
No, he's in there
is
safe.
not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
The first baseman,
Runner
number
at second,
55.
one away.
Josh.
And digging into bat
Nope,
next,
that's
a
the
ball.
big bat of Josh Bell. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Gets him to chase
D-Rod.
the ball out of the zone for the first strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To
No,
2 balls and 2
inside.
strikes now. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So here's the
The
cleanup
third baseman,
hitter,
number
Joey Gallo.
13.
No hits in 3
Joey
tries so far.
Gallo.
He struck out once.
Stay right.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there
0-1's
for a
the count.
strike.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Ball.
And it's 1-2.
That's a
Good
ball.
plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The left
Got
fielder,
him to
number
miss
11.
the breaking ball there.
A.J.
Joey
Pollock.
Gallo goes down
Pollock.
for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet.
Nope.
Oh, he went for the knockout
I got the
pitch
count,
that
1 and
time,
2.
but a good eye, 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. At the plate, Tony Gwynn.
Leading off for the Elite, the right fielder, Tony
He's ready. Here's the
Gwynn.
first offering. And
Ball
he's off
in.
there, 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Good movement
D-Rod.
there, and he's not even close. 1-1. The 1-1 is a slider
Ball,
that
that's
backs
in.
up for a ball. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So one away here
Batting
with the base
second,
is empty.
the
and
second
that'll bring
baseman,
in DJ
DJ
LeMahieu.
Nope.
Now a
LeMahieu.
Ball
good
one.
pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey.
High strike there,
I
and
got
it's
1 ball,
1-1.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Banks gloves it, throw over to Gehrig, and
out.
that's out number 2.
Batting
At the
third,
plate, Ketel Marte.
left fielder,
First
number
chance
4,
for him here in the top of the first
Ketel
with nobody on.
Marte.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Marte is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has...
And
Oh.
the throw to first is there. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in
Leading
the bottom
off
half of
for
the first.
South Korea, the
First
right fielder,
pitch on its way.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ball that's
Easy take
outside.
there on the sinker, well off the outside. Hit hard to the right side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first
He's
in
out.
time, 1 away. So striding
second,
forward now,
the
Willie
center
Mays,
fielder,
as he'll get his first
Willie
opportunity in this one.
Mays.
Looked
D-Rod.
like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got
Well
to count
above
1
the
and 2.
letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he is
On the
out
tag.
on the
Out.
tag. So bases
Batting
are empty
third,
here with 2
the
gone.
left fielder,
And here
Babe.
comes the Babe.
Ruth.
Swung
D-Rod.
on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Johnson is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy.
Inside, ball 1.
Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
High and deep to right center. Gwynn going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ready with the
Batting
first pitch.
fourth,
Here it comes.
the third baseman, Chipper
And
Jones.
it's fouled away. Now here it comes. Popped up. Ripken moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Lou Gehrig, as they'll look
Leading
to get
off
something
for
going here and
Tennessee,
even this game up.
the first baseman, Number
Zero.
4.
Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Mays, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. So the
Batting
base is
fifth,
empty here with
the
1
third
away.
baseman, number
and
2,
that'll bring up the LSU
Alex
product, Alex Bregman.
Zero.
Time to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the
Batting
second.
6th, the
First
center
delivery
fielder,
to
number
him on the way.
24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it. Ruth makes the catch, and that'll return. Stepping into
Leading
the
off
box,
for the
Lou
Giants,
Gehrig. He'll get
the
us
first
going here in the
baseman,
bottom half of
number
the second.
4.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6th,
Stepping up to the plate,
the catcher,
Rogers Hornsby.
number
He'll swing it
0.
from the left side right here. Sinker
Ball 1,
runs
no
outside
strike.
to start the at-bat, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Stepping up now, Ernie Banks.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Pitch popped up. Real Muto waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 8th,
In now,
the
Roberto
second
Alomar.
baseman,
First pitch of
Roberto
the at-bat on its way.
Alomar.
Popped him up. Real Muto over to his left, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Cal Ripken, 7-8-9, bottom
Leading
of the
off
order,
for
set
the
to go
elite,
here in the third.
the
Hey,
shortstop,
we're still in the early
Cal
stages
Nope,
of this one. They're only
outside.
down by a
Jr.
couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This one's flared toward left center. Banks into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in,
Batting
JT Real Muto.
the
He'll get
catcher,
to take his first cuts
JT
here.
Real
First pitch of the
Muto.
at-bat. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. So
Batting
stepping in, Walter
pitcher,
Johnson. His
number
guy's
0.
still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mays is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Into the box. Now,
Leading off
Clayton
for
Kershaw.
South Korea,
He'll get us going
the
in the
pitcher,
home half of inning
Clayton
number 3.
One of the keys to
Kershaw.
securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up. Ripken over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting,
Stepping in and
the
ready
right
for
fielder,
another shot, Ken
Ken
Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1
Griffey
after grounding out in his only trip to the plate
Jr.
so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Marte is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
the center
Now at the
fielder,
plate,
number
Willie
24,
Mays, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Willie Mays.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
The left fielder, number
Digging
3.
in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is there. And the inning is over. Striding in once again, Tony Gwynn. As we begin
Leading
the top
off
of the
for
fourth.
Tennessee,
Things not looking
the right
very
fielder,
good so far in this one,
Tony
but we're still in the middle innings.
Gwynn.
They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do
got a ball,
is to
one
try
strike.
to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit out towards second. Alomar has it. Throw to first
Out.
in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's the second
Now
baseman,
batting,
DJ LeMahieu.
second baseman,
Comes into this
DJ
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
LeMahieu.
And he'll
Ball,
try to
that's
crowd him
inside.
there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's ball
And that's
2.
high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to count. And this one's going
I
to
got
bounce
3-1.
up to
3
the
balls,
plate.
1
An
strike.
easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth. Digging
left
in
fielder,
to try it
number
again,
4.
Ketel Marte.
Ketel
He got on top of one and was
Marte.
a ground-out victim last time. Popped up, Gehrig in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. No
D-Rod.
plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball.
And the shortstop is under it to make. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He popped
Leading
out in
off
his
for
first
the
trip.
Giants,
Yeah, I don't mind him
The
trying
third
to drive the
baseman,
ball in the air, but he can't
Chipper.
blast the
D-Rod.
backside. That's exactly
Jones.
what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
High in the air out to center field. On the run is Griffey. He's there and records the first out.
now
Now at
batting,
the plate, Lou
number
Gehrig.
4.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Trying to pick
Now
things up
batting,
where we left
number
off.
0.
Rogers Hornsby, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Settling.